Welcome back. In this video, we're diving into the sequence settings for GlitchStep. These settings allow you to fine-tune your sequences. Let's explore each one. First up, the rate setting. This controls the speed of your sequence. Just tap the rate button and select the desired speed. I will select 1/8, and that just set 1/8 as the global rate for my sequence. Now let's talk about the start and end settings. These determine where your sequence begins and where it ends. You can easily set the start of your sequence by tapping the start button, as well as end by tapping the end button. You may want to have a shorter sequence. For example, I can simply set the end of my sequence to 8, and now my sequence is shorter. If you set the start point to be greater than the end point, the sequence will play from the start point to the last step, loop back and to the first step until it gets to the end and jumps back to the start. For example, if you set your start to 12 and then your end to 3, what'll happen is it starts at 12, plays through 16, jumps back to 1, then plays through 3, and then loops back to 12. Okay, let's talk about direction. So this setting controls the playback direction of your sequence. You can choose forward or reverse. So right now we have it on forward. If we put it in reverse, it plays our sequence in reverse. Put it in forward, it just plays forward. So next up is swing. What swing does is it adds a groovy shuffled feel to your sequence by adjusting the timing of upbeats. Use the swing slider to add just the right amount of groove. GlitchStep offers a variety of scales to fit your musical needs. You can select your scale from the settings panel to ensure your notes stay within a desired harmonic framework. This is great for keeping your sequence musically cohesive. When I select the scale, you can see that my notes change. And if I select back to the scale that I had, it'll change my notes back to how I had them. Choosing the key is simple. You tap the key button and just select your desired key. This adjusts the pitches within your chosen scale to match the selected key, ensuring that your sequence harmonizes perfectly with your track. Next is the minimum octave. This sets the minimum octave to determine the lowest pitch range of your sequence. This is handy for keeping your sequence within a specific register. Also, you can set the octave range. This controls the spread of octaves in your sequence. This defines how far the notes will extend across octaves, giving you control over the melodic range. Finally, the MIDI channel lets you select what MIDI channel GlitchStep will use to communicate with other MIDI devices or instruments. Simply select the desired MIDI channel to ensure seamless integration. This wraps up sequence settings. Experiment with these options to tailor your sequences exactly how you want them. So I'll catch you in the next video.